Welcome back for another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be working on the kelp farm. Last episode we got the sugarcane farm done, and then the episode before that we got the bamboo farm done. Now we want to get the kelp farm done, so that way we have an extra source of fuel for our furnaces. And then we're also going to get the bubble column and the sorting hub built for the sorter, so we can start putting stuff in from the bottom area and the inventory area. If you do like the video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content like that to be able to help support my channel. I really do appreciate everybody who's been supporting me so far. And without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video.
I think I can make that work. Go straight over the top of it, won't matter. Nice, okay. So that solves that mystery. So technically I could build the kelp farm first. I'm kind of nervous about the kelp farm, to be honest, because it's going to be kind of a pain. I won't lie. It does not grow on sea lanterns. It will grow on prismarine blocks, but I wonder if it grows on top of this stuff. Because honestly, I have a ton of it. Like, I have so much of it. Okay, I'm going to test it. Please. Yes, it does. Okay, we're doing that. Sorry, I'm really excited about that. That is freaking awesome. I think I'm going to have it go into this chest right here. Now, kelp is one of those interesting items that float up versus down. So you kind of have to start at the top and work your way down. So I might have to mine some of this out to give myself enough room to figure out where I want to put this. So I want to maximize the amount that I can grow. Okay, this is a spawn site for guardians, so I can't really put the kelp in those spots because you don't want guardians spawning in your kelp area. Let's see here. How far up does this go though? Oh, perfect. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually have this be the back wall for this. And I could put the... Yeah, perfect. Because I could put the pistons right here, and then have all the redstone components on the back side of this wall, and it's all dried out already. So that's what we're going to do for that one. One thing of glass here. So then a space, one thing of glass. Or the components, or the circuit for the pistons. Right here, 2, 3. There, what's on this other side here? Okay, I could mine this out and figure that out. Yeah, I think I'll figure out how to make this work. I think I'm going to do this. So this is going to go all the way right here. This goes all the way to here. Well, that was kind of cool for a second. And bam. Okay. So now we have to twist this hopper system to go down the center of this. Right there. Stop. Trying to crouch in water sucks. It's kind of a roundabout way of doing it, but oh well. Makes it work. These are pretty much going to be temporary blocks on this bottom part, because we're going to have to put trapdoors down here, which is another reason why that would be useful. And then we'll just do sea lanterns, kind of going every other one, I think. Brighten this up. So having more sea lanterns probably won't matter too much. Closing this off. That way, when we dry it all out and remove that block, the water flow will go that way. Yeah, because it's just going to be pistons and stuff, which I should probably put those in now. At least on this one. Actually, for probably all of them. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Should have enough for those two. Let's go around and put those in. That way I know where to start with my redstone. What? I swear my thing was on that. And let's do these ones real quick. Get out of my way. And that's there. Okay. Stuck in there. Section, I might as well put observers in since I'm already here. Observers right here. Just gonna do a couple of them. At least these small areas like are really easy to dry out. I do apologize. I'm not trying to ignore anybody in chat. I saw that there's a lot going on in chat for a minute. Whenever I get onto a thought and trying to figure something out, sometimes it's hard to do both. So I do apologize for anybody if you feel like I was ignoring you, because I wasn't. Okay, now we can get rid of this. Finish that. No. Dang it. What in the world? I swear you have to be like right on that edge piece. Like it's not even on this side of the block. Like why would you have a whole side of this block if that's like you do that and it goes on the bottom? Like that doesn't make any sense. This is the other spot we need to dry out. Okay. And then we're going to go grab some wood that we just got to make some trapdoors. We're going to need a lot of trapdoors also for my creeper farm, so having all this wood is just amazing. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Okay. Actually, that's not really where we want it. All right there. Should get the right spot. Okay. Right there. Just have the chest right there. It's not the prettiest. I mean, I'll probably make it look nicer eventually. Figure something out, but for now, it works. So we're not really going to be seeing this too much, but I definitely want it to look nice. I don't want it to look like garbage, so we'll put sea lantern there just to kind of brighten this up a little bit. And we'll break these.
I put the trapdoors here to have easier access to be able to get to the kelp if I want to regrow it. The old mechanics were that you would have to regrow it after a certain age of the kelp. And I have noticed that the kelp will just continue growing and growing and growing, so you don't actually need to replant it. But I still like this model, but you could have it completely closed off and it wouldn't matter.
Get the observers in place, put the redstone in place, get this one going. Then we can start working on the next one. Sure, my jump is on point. There we go. Just do 3 over here, I think. Maybe. Let's see, is this still part of it? Yeah, we'll do 4.
Later on, I changed the redstone circuit on this. Instead of having the glass that goes all the way across like I'm doing right here and adding the repeaters, all I do is actually connect the glass with just 2 blocks of glass down to the redstone line underneath it. And that way, whenever the observer in that area is triggered, it just goes straight down to the redstone line underneath it, rather than having to have all these extra repeaters and stuff like that.
With the collection system, let's see, go up through this. We have to break these, but what I like to do is put trapdoors. Up here just to kind of break the water. Okay, it's fine. I don't need that. Yeah, so I put trapdoors on the top here, so when the water starts flowing this direction, it stops. All right, and then we can just break this glass. Should flow. Into the hoppers. Okay, so let's test this just to make sure it's working. And we should be getting kelp here. Perfect. Okay, so it's working.
Something that I didn't realize when I started draining this is sometimes the sponge will actually dry out areas beyond the transparent blocks like the hoppers and the glass into the other areas. So I had to go back and actually fill in some of the watered areas just to make sure that every single place where the kelp is being placed and growing is a solid water block. Now all we have to do is duplicate the first kelp farm that we built on these other two with the redstone and the trap doors down at the bottom and get these growing, and they'll all be funneled into the sorter and go straight into our furnace area that we talked about before. You always want to test your farms just to make sure that if you have any issues, you fix them right away. In these issues, I noticed that some of the water blocks, like I talked about previously, were not there. There was just water falling and stuff like that, so the kelp wasn't going all the way up. So you want to make sure that you're testing and fixing any issues that you have in your farm. That way they can just continue running and you don't have to worry about them later on. Here's a couple pictures of the finished product before we get started on the sorting hub. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So please forgive me, I still haven't gotten to the floor yet and getting that all squared away, but I got most of it kind of decorated for the most part of what I want it to look like. I think it turned out pretty nice. I hope you guys liked it. But let's go ahead and get started on the sorting hub.
We have to hook this all back up. I think I only have, yeah, oh geez, that's a lot of kelp actually. Perfect. So that's all going to go in there. Connect this back up here. Come on. Why is this not working? There we go. Oh geez. Don't want that in there. Don't want that in there. Definitely don't want that in there. Okay, everything else in this system, we got a lot of bamboo already. We have a decent amount of sugar cane. Can't quite. Yeah, so we're looking pretty good. And of course, when this gets like really gummed up, you could potentially have loss, but I mean, it's not going to be gummed up if it's not shut off. So this might take a while to actually get through the system. But that'll give us enough time to get down and make the hub that we were talking about right here and get that sent back into the sorter, because what we're going to see is a lot of the cooked kelp. Oh jeez, I forgot I can't go that way anymore. Closed it all off. So, with the automatic furnace that we have over here, we're going to get a lot of dried kelp in here. And then we want that dried kelp to go where we want it to go. And then also a place where we can actually turn it into dried kelp blocks and then send it right back into the furnace. So that way we can, you know, have our stuff going in there. We got some sticks, we got some bamboo. Well, sticks, I don't know. I think that's from earlier. I was going to do sticks and bamboo, but I just did 2 slots of bamboo just because I didn't want any of them getting passed. So that's why that's there probably. And then we have items that are going to be coming in. Most likely it's going to be the kelp for right now because it's the automatic system that we have. But if we want to put copper, iron, or gold in there, the raw stuff anyway, it'll get smelted, so we need to have a place for all that to go as well. And I figure that would be a perfect place for this right here, but that's going to be on a later episode. Plus, on the next episode of the live stream, we're going to be making the creeper farm, so that's going to be like the next thing. And honestly, what I might end up doing after I get this tied in, I might do this off camera, possibly. So don't hate me. If you want me to do that on the live stream, I will. Just let me know in the comments. But I'm trying to do as much, interesting things on the live stream as I can. I mean, that's why I kind of built this out. I'm not sure if you guys would want to watch me build it out, but it was a lot of thinking, and that's the thing is like I have to sit here and just kind of stare at a blank nothingness and try to figure it out, and so it's a little time consuming at times. I mean, if I have a plan, then I could just kind of build the other half or something like that with you guys. But that's really where I'm coming from on that. So anyway, we do need to build a whole bunch more hoppers. We need a dispenser, a little bit of redstone, and what we want to do is basically have a chest at each one of these sections here, which will eventually be turned into a shulker box because I don't want it to be a chest because it kind of looks not really that great. Okay, so we can close this off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glass, just because I like to see the items floating up. It's really the only reason why I'm doing that. I will have to make a spot so I can get up in this area. I'll probably do it on like one of the side walls or something that I haven't got finished yet. And then eventually I'll have to have a path up here just for maintenance and stuff like that, but I'll figure that out. For now, we're just closing this whole thing off. And we'll put some of these going up. We'll do that kind of all the way down on the bottom. I think what we will want to do though, let's put some sea lanterns in here. And I think that we're not going to have any issues with those stair pieces, hopefully. If we do, I'll have to just figure something out. All right. We will have to get some more of these, though. To here. Okay. And then we can tie in, some of these chests into this line, and it should work perfectly. I'm just going to do the right one, so figure that out. And this should be the soul sand. But I do need to fix that before we do anything, because the water is just going to get stuck in there, I think. And to make this look nicer, and I already got distracted enough that I forgot what I was doing to begin with. Fix this real quick. Alright, perfect. That way the items just don't get stuck in there. I don't want them to get stuck and lose items potentially. Okay, we're gonna set this all like that. We'll have to get in there, but I think I'll just go from the top. Yeah. Okay, so that's where the items are going to come in from, which should be lined up with that perfectly. And let's go ahead and get the redstone circuit built. One comparator. There. Done. Okay, now that's the circuit that's going to automatically turn on and off this comparator that's going to compare items in there, send another redstone signal to this block to actually fire it off, and it'll just continually fire things off as long as there's things in there into the eventual bubble stream that we're going to be making in there. Okay. And we'll have to figure out a way to get out of here too, which I got a way right here. We're not going to hook that up yet because I want to get the circuit done if I do have time, which I'm going to try to do. I think I might have enough time, so let's go ahead and just try to get it done. I'm hoping that I could just bump myself up here. So I'm going to put this there, this there. First I need 2 water buckets. Do this. Oh. This is where I thought I needed the trap doors, which I think I'm correct on that. Put 2 water source blocks there. Right there, okay. I will have to leave those open though, because I'm pretty sure items might get stuck in that area. Probably would be okay. Alright. Put that there. And it's hooked to the sorter. Or, you know what? Do I want to be safer than sorry here? Let's fix this. There. Did they go in? I think they went in. But again, to be safe, I'm going to I'm overly cautious. Just in case a couple extra ones come up. Alright, I think I can close this off. I'm just going to close it off. We'll come over and take a look at it once we get it hooked up, I think. That way we have a chest for overage. Oh, really? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense. Two, three, four. Perfect. Okay, we've gotten copper coming through. Alright. So that section is done. I'll, make it look pretty and stuff off camera. And I'll put the signs up, get this all looking like it's supposed to. But, I mean, we got probably a decent amount of dried kelp coming through. We're going to turn that into dried kelp blocks, and then I'm going to get these, put some chests in here so I can actually put the dried kelp just right back through, and that'll get put, to be smelted, or to, be used as fuel or whatnot. It's another one. Sweet. I'm really excited for what I've gotten done today. What I might end up doing is finishing off this side off camera, or what I'll do is I'll do that plus the creeper farm on my next stream, because the creeper farm is definitely on my to-do list, and I believe I'm going to do that in the next stream if I have enough materials to get it done, or I should say the correct materials to get it done. So yeah, thank you very much for watching the stream. I do appreciate everybody who's been following me and helping me out by hitting that subscribe button, and I've grown quite a bit. I'm almost to 50 subscribers. I'm getting really close to that, so if anybody wants to help out and help me achieve that goal, I'd really appreciate it, as well as just hitting that like button so it shows the algorithm on YouTube that other people might like this video as well. I will be doing some highlights throughout the week, getting a lot of editing done. I have so much editing backed up, so I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of editing and getting my highlights put into my playlist. So if you want to check those out when they go live, make sure to turn notifications on so you don't miss those being uploaded. But other than that, thank you very much. I do appreciate everybody, and I will see you guys all on the next video.